Hello everyone. I know some of you got a little peek for a couple seconds as we fumbled to get the open sequence there. But I'm here. Hello everyone. I'm Doug. I am your master of ceremonies, your host for Word Game Wednesday here on YouTube, here on the Doug Man's Land channel. How you doing? It's been 2 weeks. I miss everyone. Thank you so much for coming by. I can't wait to play some word games tonight. Really quickly, before we dive in, if you don't mind, give me a minute, maybe two at most, to just kind of do a little state of the channel here, a little update. There's some news here for you. I know it's been teased. I've made vague statements over the last set of weeks about things we're going to be shaking up, changing, and you've waited long enough. It's time to just come out and give some more detail on what's going on here. So we recently did an upgrade to the studio. Hopefully things will go well here. Apologies in advance if there's still a few glitches, but I think we're in pretty good shape. We're poised to do some new stuff. So here, let me establish a few things here. The Word Game Wednesday stream is a thing. It's not going anywhere at this point. We're going to be here on Wednesdays. We might bump the time up from 6:30 to 6 Eastern time. As a matter of fact, I'd say you should probably count on that. And so what we're going to do each and every Wednesday is play word games here on Doug Man's Land. However, in addition to that, there's going to be a little extra. After we do our various word games at roughly 6 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday nights, there's going to be, I guess you might say, an after show. If you'd like to stick around and hang out with me after we play our various word games, we are going to kind of pause the stream, and then we're going to jump back online from my second channel. So I know I've referenced this before. And I'm going to go ahead and let's just, here we go, put myself in a little box here. I have a second YouTube channel that I started very recently called Reclaiming Retro. And it's kind of a celebration. It's a love letter to various, not just video games, but technology and things I grew up with. And we do videos covering, retro video games and things of that nature. And so what we're going to do on Wednesday nights, after we do Word Game Wednesday, if this isn't really your cup of tea, if the video game stuff, the retro stuff, totally understand. But for those who might enjoy this kind of thing, we'll go off, and then we'll come back on a few minutes later on Reclaiming Retro, and we'll play some games. We'll play some retro games, old Atari, old Nintendo. Maybe we'll watch 80s commercials, like do things in the spirit of this, and have some fun. So if that's your cup of tea, if you might enjoy this after Word Game Wednesday, I would encourage you, if you wouldn't mind throwing me a subscribe on Reclaiming Retro. It's a new channel. We it's a small little group, but we're hoping to grow it. So that's going to be a regular thing starting next Wednesday. And another thing I'll mention, so thank you again, anyone who is willing to help out with that. Word Game Wednesday, again, will still be a thing. A lot of folks have asked and have pointed out that, they have various schedules, school, work, things of that nature, and Wednesdays aren't necessarily great. And I get that. I totally understand that. So what we are going to do is try our best to work in some additional bonus streams, probably like on Fridays or over the weekends from time to time. Not on a set every single week schedule, but we'll do them as often as we can. Sometimes there'll be word games. Sometimes there'll be bonus stream over on Reclaiming Retro, but we are going to do some more engagement on streaming. I love doing it. We might even play a little poker. When we first started Doug Man's Land, the channel, I was actually playing poker and making videos about that and streaming it. So that might work its way back into the mix as well. I imagine it probably will. So there's going to be some new stuff coming in. A few other things I'll mention. We are always going to do the daily Wordle videos, so long as the New York Times allows us to record these things in advance. So, assuming that doesn't change, that's going nowhere. That is going to be rock solid. That's a thing. I'm going to continue to do more hard word challenge videos. We're going to continue to do those short videos that everyone loves from time to time where I go bonkers. So that stuff's all going nowhere. And we'll occasionally work in some new puzzle games and some new word games games from time to time, try them out. Whoa, oh, hello. The microphone wanted to go away. No, you stay right here. There we go. So it's going to be, again, we want to mix up a little bit. Some things we tried didn't quite find an audience, and that's okay too. That's part of doing content. And some things that we know people love, we're going to keep doing. So that's kind of how it's going to work. So that's where we are right now. I hope everyone finds that to be enjoyable. We're always looking for feedback. I'm always listening to your suggestions. While I don't necessarily have the resources to reply to every single comment, I promise you I read all the comments on all the videos, and I love the feedback that you guys give me. So there you go. I hope this is met well. I hope you enjoy this stuff. So there you go. That's the State of the Union. I promised 1 or 2 minutes. I went to 6. That's just kind of how it works. You can ask Cassandra Hammerstone. 1 or 2 minutes in my world is really 6 minutes in the real world. So, it kind of works that way. Having said that, I look out in chat. I see everyone's here, and I'm so happy. I see Nate. I see Sai the Puzzle Guys. I see Starries, our moderator. Thank you so much once again for coming out and helping us out with everything. I see Fallen. I see a whole bunch. I'm missing a bunch of people, and I apologize. There's a whole list of folks here. I see Tim Pending Doom, Kyle. I see Chev James. Let's see. I see. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing Abhinav, and I apologize if I mispronounced that. Thank you for coming by, Nizar Ali. Thank you for coming by, everyone. Linda is here. Linda 1541. I find your name interesting, Linda 1541. And again, as an old vintage computer guy, my disk drive for my Commodore was a 1541, and I don't assume that was the reference there in your name, but I just like that calls me back to that. Bentley, how you doing? So anyhow, let's get to the puzzles. That's why we're here. I get it. Thank you for indulging me and letting me kind of just go through the stuff that we're doing here on the channel. Fallen asks, when do you record your Wordle videos? That's a question I'm willing to answer. So like I said, we do them in batches. We typically do them about a week at a time. So what we do is we go through, and Cassandra Hammerstone has a collection of all the suggestions whenever you go in the comments on the Wordle videos and ask for a word. I promise you, they go on a list, and I appreciate your patience, because obviously we get a dozen suggestions a day, so I can't do everybody's suggestion tomorrow, but with patience, we do get to everyone. I promise you that. So I know it's kind of cool. Some people in the comments will be like, day 4 of asking for the word magic. I'm like, well, we'll get there. And that's cool. Don't stop. You don't, I'm not saying don't do those things, but I promise you, don't lose faith. We will get to everyone's suggestions, when they come through. So there you go. We have some new folks. We always have some new folks each week that come through. So give me 1 more minute to just kind of explain what we do here and set up Gauntlettle, and then we'll get going. This is a word game stream. We play word games. We have fun. It's lighthearted. We're here just to kind of escape the craziness of the world and enjoy each other's company. Chit-chat about anything you'd like. Feel free to shout your guesses out or your suggestions for the puzzle. That's totally cool. Do not spoil today's Wordle. That is forbidden. That will get you banned quite quickly. And please don't talk about divisive issues. We're not here to talk about politics or religion or any of that stuff. Like every other channel on YouTube is for that. This one is for just having fun and being relaxed and being a fun little community to have some fun. So having said that, the first game we're going to play tonight is Gauntlettle, and again, for the benefit of those who are here for the first time, let me just go over quickly the rules. Gauntlettle is basically 5 like Wordle puzzles back to back to back. We get to choose which word we want to start the first puzzle with. And that's the only choice we get in terms of choosing words, starting words, I should say. We proceed to play the puzzle, assuming we finish it. We start the second puzzle, and the first guess is pre-populated with the answer from the previous puzzle. It goes on and on through to the 5th puzzle, at which point the answers for the first 4 puzzles are pre-filled, and we only get 2 guesses to solve it, so it can get quite interesting at the end. If we fail on one of these games that we play, we have our spirit-lifting letteral. The regulars all know what that is. New folks, trust me, it's kind of a fun little thing we do to pick ourselves up off the ground when we fall down. You'll enjoy it, I promise. So having said that, let's get started. We've talked enough. We've spent 10 minutes talking. Let's get some puzzles going. I need an opening word for today's Gauntlettle. Nate is saying start with spoke. I'm seeing that in chat. So you know what, Nate? We are going to start tonight with spoke. So let's see what spoke gets us. Spoke gets us nothing. Congratulations, Nate. You get the goose egg. It's all good. I'm just teasing. Spoke didn't help us too much here. I see a couple other suggestions. As much as I would love to go with hoist, I want 5 unique letters here. So I'm going to go, let's see. Let's go with Fudgy, right? Let's go with our good friend Fudgy and see if Fudgy can save us today. Fudgy gets us a G out of position. Wow, we are already a little bit in as they say, a tricky spot. Last stream I said, Doug, can you remember me? You said, I will always remember you. Do you remember me now? If not, can you start? Sai, I will always remember you. I'm sure there was an 80s power ballad named I Will Always Remember You. Actually, there was a Skid Row song, I Remember You. I'm not going to sing it to you right now, but I can promise you, Sai, I remember you. I know. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand. See, anyone that knows Skid Row is like all excited, and everyone else is like, he's like not right in the head. So there you go. Twang. I love that. I love that twang. Is comment of the night, by the way. Well played, sir. Giant. You know what? Let's go with Giant as our next guess here. Giant good gets us the G in position, and we have an I out of position. So that's something. All right. And we have some good suggestions here. I do want to try and find something that fits the current model. So we're looking for a G word that has an I in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th position. Grill is interesting to me. It will look at the R and the L. Now, we're running a little low on guesses here. But having said that, I do find grill to be compelling. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go with that. Let's see what we get with grill. There you go. Fantastic. Grill was the answer. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like that. All right. Well, so we're on to the second puzzle. And we have 1 and 1 L only. We know there's no double L here. On the L is out of position. So let's see what we can do here. With some guesses. I'm going to take I'm drinking ice water tonight. I'm trying to be a little bit healthier lately. So as much as I have been in love with the diet ginger ale, the reality is, sometimes you go and the doctor's like, okay, so what do you eat and drink? And I point out my fetish for diet Canada Dry Ginger Ale. He picks up the can, turns it around, and showed me that there were like 5 different ingredients with 37 letters apiece in them. So, okay. Point made. What was that? Yeah, no, in this hypothetical, the doctor actually also was a recovering diet Canada Dry Ginger Ale addict. Thank you, Cassandra Hammerstone, for pointing out the folly in my hypothetical. What do we have here? Lousy. I like lousy. There we go. Let's try lousy. Now this is good. We got L-O-N-Y all out of position. Hey, Ellen, how you doing? I raised my ice water to you, Ellen. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great week. Hope you enjoyed my my quickly debunked anecdote about my doctor telling me not to drink Canada Dry Ginger Ale. I was really on the cusp of getting that sponsorship deal, too. Unfortunately, no one will pay me to drink ice water. So that's one problem here. Let's see. What do we have? Tiger, how you doing, Tiger? Hope you're having a good one. What do we have? Nylon is compelling. Look at that. That's a fantastic guess. Let's try nylon. I got a funny feeling this is going to be it. There it is. Nylon brings us to the third puzzle with an N out of position. All right, Starry's internet is back, and we're doing good here. 16 minutes in. We haven't had any drop frames, so our internet is doing well also. We have had some issues in recent weeks that end up being our ISP. Sadly, there's little I can do about that. Hoping that on any given day our internet will be well. I apologize in advance if we occasionally get a little stutter here and there. It's just part of how it works. So there you go. This is the first puzzle of the day, Tiger. Yep, our first Gauntlettle. We have our typical lineup. We have Gauntlettle. Starries on Discord requested that we do a Fibble. So we will do a Fibble after this. A specific puzzle, in fact. Puzzle 177. And then we'll do a Dordle. We got some wordles. We got some quordles. And we got some Octordles. So we're going to do a little bit of everything tonight. Ellen is suggesting the word snare. Now, I love that guess. Those who are regulars know I love the idea of taking the best quality letters I can early in guesses. So, Ellen, let's try snare out and see what happens here. Snare, see, now that was productive. Now we have N, E, and R out of position. So I'm pretty happy about that. There we go. Let's see. Crane. Well, no, we tested the A. So it won't be that. Brine. That's an interesting. Well, no, the problem with brine, though, unfortunately, is we tested the E in the last spot. Renew. Oh, that's interesting. Rain. So between renew and rain, I might be more inclined to try rain again, just because of the idea. Oh, actually, you know what? No, rain doesn't work because nylon tested the N in the last position. So you know what? Let's go with renew. Sorry, let's go with renew. What does renew get us? Well, renew gets us the N and the E locked in. So I've got a very strong suspicion here that R is going to be in the last spot. I really don't think it's going to be in the second spot. So now we're looking for something that's blank, blank, N-E-R. Ellen's coming back with diner. That's a really good Ellen. You're coming in hot here to the stream. You are going to give our top folks a run for their money today. Diner gets me I-N-E-R. So now I guess you would probably say maybe finer, minor, finer, minor. I think it's finer. I think we're at finer or minor here is a 50-50. That seems to be where I believe we're at. So let's activate our first poll of the night. Folks love these when we are presented with a 50-50, as they say. We will ask you. So here, I will ask you to vote on finer or minor, and we will determine what our next guess is based on the results of the poll now running. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, it looks like minor is currently in the lead, but a very narrow lead. It could go either way. Let's see if we can get a few more votes in here. That's what we like to see. And while you're voting, also, if you'd be willing to do me a solid here, while you got your hand on the mouse and you're clicking things, if you could like the stream, click that thumbs up, I would super appreciate that. Because the thing is, YouTube, we live and die by this little YouTube algorithm. And so if everyone here in the chat could click that little thumbs up, I would super, super greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's conclude our poll here. And it looks like minor is our winner here. Thank you, everyone. I see the thumbs up going up. Thank you so kindly. That is very kind of you. That will help us get awareness to the stream and maybe get some new folks to come in and join us and have some more fun. Minor is going to be what we're going to go with here. Let's find out if our intuition is correct. It was not. Ooh. But I do believe this was true 50-50. So I feel like we can safely go with finer. Yes, we can. Okay, that was a close call. Tiger did like the stream before instructed. You get my undying affection. And not unlike Sci the Puzzle Guy, I will always remember you. Remember yesterday. Walking hand in hand. I forgot the next line. Oh my God, I see I'm getting old. Something, see you say, I remember. Someone can look up the lyrics to that and help me out. But, so now we're word 4. We have an N and a position. Hey, Vince Watson, how you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. What do we have? Plans. Plans is a good way to go with this. You know what? Let's go with plans. Let's give that a go. Let's see what happens here. Plans picks up the S. So now you have an S and N out of position. As much as I love stank, we've just tested N in the 4th spot. But I like the way you think. I definitely like the way you think. Stank is in Huba. Yeah, there's a 90s rock reference for you there. Those who on alt rock, yes, that's alt rock reference number 1 from the 90s. No, actually 2. Skid Row wasn't really alt rock. They were rock, but Huba Stank would definitely be alt rock. Snuck and Snout, both fine guesses. Boy, that could go either way. Snowy is also good. You know what? Let's go with Snout, because I really like the idea of OU and T getting looked at. So let's give Snout a go. Snout gets me S and O in position. Fantastic. So now Snowy is on the table here. Skid Row is classic rock. You know what? Given that we're in the year 2022, and as much as it breaks my heart to admit, Tiger, you are correct. Skid Row is classic rock. I grew up with that. But I acknowledge there we go. Snowy it is. Alan, I think Alan's gotten 3 of the puzzles so far. Alan is just crushing it tonight. So here we are. So here's our the dilemma. We have O and Y in position, and that's about all we got to work with. A lot of common letters have been taken off the table, as they say. We do have some quality letters that are untested here, but we only have 2 guesses to work with. So let's see here. Tiger, in my 20s, I grew up on Skid Row. I know good music. You do know good music. So, yeah. So, props, Tiger. We could do a whole stream talking about 80s and 90s rock. So maybe Tiger, you and I should do a stream one day, just reminiscing about the great 80s and 90s rock. The next person that compliments me, I will sing Mr. Big to Be With You. How's that? I will serenade the next person who's complimentary to me. It could be Cassandra Hammerstone. Cassandra Hammerstone just said from across the room, I have pretty hair. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. Feel it too. Yeah, 2 people probably got that. Sorry. Apologies. Thank you for indulging me. Hey, Doug, you need to do more Wordle in a minute. Yes, we have another taping session for those 60-second challenges coming imminently. In the coming days, you will start seeing those again. I love making them, but they drive me crazy. I need rest after those. Let's see here. We need to get a good eval word. Eval word should have 0 in second. I'm not sure I understand that. I'm a little confused. Yeah, but we do need an eval. Now, Sai is suggesting champ for eval, which is now there's something to be said there. It's quite the gambit, right? Because we'll only be left with 1 guess. And the thought is you take 5 quality letters, and you're hoping to pick up 1, if not 2, and make it an unscramble. Now that could be a thing. Moody. So the other approach is to take swings at things where the O and the Y fit, but you only get 2. Thumb is an eval, is another from that first thought process of 5 unique letters that are as quality as we can get. So thumb, and what was the other one? Champ and thumb would be from that first approach. Pouty could be the answer as well. No, because pouty, the O is the second letter. We're looking for the third letter being O. Now, I got to be honest with you. I'm in the camp of trying to get 5 unique letters here and doing that gambit. So that, and you've got champ, you got thumb thrown out there. Between champ and thumb, this is where it gets into some really, interesting stuff, like which set of letters might be a little bit better. And it's very close. It's super close. You know what? I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think we have to take a swing at 5 unique letters. And these are great eval words. So let's do a poll. I'm going to do an eval word, but I want to ask your advice. Do we do champ or thumb? Is our 5-letter eval word. Let's do that because it's so close to me in my mind. So let's go ahead and just do that. And we're going to take a swing at whichever one of these 2 eval words prevails in the poll here. Once again, thank you, everyone, by the way, for clicking the thumbs up. We have excellent ratio of thumbs up to viewers, and that will certainly we will be rewarded with the good favor and blessings of the all-important YouTube algorithm. So there you go. Let's see. It looks like thumb is in the lead here. Give it another second or 2. Match combines thumb and champ. I guess that's true. But I think we're going to go with thumb here. Yeah, thumb has won the poll. So we are going to do that. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thumb. Oh, boy. Well, thumb gets us a B. That's what we're getting. We're getting a B. And a B only. So it's not like booty because we've tested the T. Oh, boy. It's not ebony because we tested the E and the N. I really don't think the B is in the 4th spot. So the B is going to be in the 1st or 2nd spot here. Doug, I won't ask again. Are you adorable? Well, I claim I'm adorable on the Wordle videos. Maybe we could make that a poll. Maybe we could make that a poll question. You know what? Some poll questions I don't want the answers to, so we'll just leave that there. Booby or boozy? Interesting. Booby or boozy? Bookie? I don't think it's going to be bookie. I think we might be stuck between booby or boozy. This is a strange conversation we've been led to here. I bet you the other Wordle streams probably don't have conversations about booby or boozy, huh? Not throwing shade to any of the other word game streams. But those other guys don't sing Skid Row. Booby or boozy? I think we, and I agree. I guess we did want to test the O in second. You're right, Starries. I regret now that we didn't go that route. Kooky is possible too, right? Well, no, it can't be because we have to have a B in here. That's right, we have to have a B. Kooky won't work because there has to be a B. So I think we're stuck between boozy, booby, or bookie. Yeah. So all right, let's set it up. Let's do this. Let's put our fate into a collective decision. We got booby, boozy, or bookie. All right. Let's make the vote. I'm gonna cast a vote in here as well. Am I allowed to? Oh, I might not be allowed to. Can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, I can. Oh no, it doesn't let me. But I'll be able to break any tie. So so Cassandra Hammerstone had to step away for a second just to get you bit caught up. We're on the Booby Boozy Bookie debate. We are taking a straw poll here. Booby, by the way, is leading. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, if I had to vote for well, Boozy would also be attractive to me as well. Bookie, I'm probably ruling that one out. Wow, 50. Oh, well, it was 50 for a second. 53% on Booby. It looks like everyone has weighed in, so we'll call it here. By the narrowest of margins, and I do mean the narrowest of margins, Booby is what we're going to cast our fate with here. So yeah, we're gonna go Booby here. Is the answer Booby? No, it's not. I was about to say yes, it is. Sadly, though. All right, what was the answer? It was, drum roll, please. It was. Wait, I said Booby. I'm confused. I said Booby. I did. Why did it say too bad? I'm confused as to why that happened. Yeah, Cassandra Emerson just said game is trash. I feel like we got robbed on this one. I don't know what happened. Who developed this game? Ranks, that's it. Everyone go raid Rank Stream and call him out for this, the Booby debacle, and demand that he sing some Skid Row to us. It's okay. I don't mind if everyone leaves to go harass him for that, because this is unfair. We have been robbed. This is an atrocity. But you know what we do, folks, and especially this is pertinent for the folks new here, when we get knocked down, you know how we get back up again? We play lateral. That's right, folks. We can't lose here. It's just one letter. we will not get screwed. All right, who's got a letter? Letter will start with N for Starries. Starries, no, so sorry. Chev wants S. Is it S? No, so sorry. Tiger Woods with the W. No, so sorry. Randy with the C. No, so sorry. Tim Pending Doom with the Z. No. Locomotive Train Station, how you doing, buddy? A? No. Who's got the letters for me? Tiger wants to try L. No, sorry, no L. What do we got here? Justin, how you doing? Justin wants B. No, so sorry. Tiger wants to try D. No. Randy wants to try R. No. Tune, welcome. How you doing? K? No. Rich wants I. No. Locomotive wants to try Q. No. Locomotive would also like to try M. I'll allow it. Tiger Woods wants to try U. No, we are running out of letters. We're down to 11 left. Chev James with the X. No. Linda would like to try M. We already tried M, Linda. I'm so sorry. Tom Robinson wants to try P. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Boy, the chat just gets packed with people. We're lateral. They all come in. Let's see. We did X. Sorry, Rich. We didn't do Y. How about Y? Yeah, there you go. Rich, in 18 guesses, gets the Y. There you go. Wow, we should just do like a lateral stream for 2 hours. That, I swear to God, this packs the people. It's a ratings bonanza. Well, there you go. All right, so that hopefully will get our spirits back up. We're going to move along. Our moderator, Starries, who is a great friend of the channel and does an amazing job helping us out, has recommended Fibble. So Fibble is interesting because one of the indicators on each line is a lie. So in the case here, for this puzzle, we start with mirth as pre-filled, but either the I or the T, or actually one of the 5 letters is mischaracterized. So there might not be an I in second position or at all. There might not be a T out of position, so on and so forth. Or the M, R, and H might be part of it. So, having said that, the request was that we would play this and use the word lions as a second guess, which I'm going to go ahead and do here. Letterl will get 50 viewers. I agree with that. Maybe I should seriously consider that. So we're going to play lions here and see what that yields. So lions results in a scenario here where the I is downgraded from being characterized as in position to out of position, and we are led to believe that the L and the N are in position. So here's the thing. If the T was the lie, as they say, on the first puzzle, then that would mean that there is, in fact, no T in the puzzle, and the L and the N perhaps are correct, and there might be an I somewhere else. So let's see here. Hey, Justin, shout out from the Philippines. Awesome. That's very cool. At least one of those I's is a lie. Yeah. This always like makes my head hurt. And I'm definitely looking for some suggestions and guidance on what would be a strategic third guess here. Now, Starries, I believe, indicated in Discord. Starries, you got this in 4 guesses. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get in 4 guesses, but I'm going to give it my best shot here. Birth or girth for testing. Interesting. Doug, I'm currently visiting U.S. where you're based. I'm based in the Northeast. Northeast. Just in that Connecticut, Massachusetts area. Try fudgy. I don't know about that. Liens. Liens. See, now that's interesting. You know what? I like that because that kind of helps us establish in that L, I, and N what could be a lie. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, so liens gets me E and N for the second time locked into position. So I feel like maybe well, the E is a first timer, but the N is a second timer. I feel comfortable with that N. I feel that maybe that I is, in fact, out of position. I don't know about the L. Well, if the I is, in fact, out of position, the L could be a lie here in liens, meaning that the L is actually legitimately green. So maybe the E is the lie here. And so that would be maybe perhaps be something where it's L blank IN something. I'm looking at the chat here. Need to try the T again, so glent. Oh, that's interesting. I'm good. Yeah, I think glent makes sense here. Let's give that a go. We have a number of guesses we can work with. Okay, so glent. So we're not going to get in 4. But now glent gives me G, N, and T locked in. I feel very good about the N in the 4th spot. I will say that. The interesting thing here with the G and the T, so I feel like the mirth being at a position T was probably not a lie. So that I feel good about the N and the T is what I guess I'm saying here. Unsure about that I. What about giant? How about giant? You know, that's what I'm feeling here. Because what that would mean would be the I in mirth in position was correct, and the I E was a lie, but that can't make sense because that would mean that the E. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense to me because the E would have to be in position in the 3rd spot. Giant works? Yeah, okay. Let's try, just humor me here. Okay, so giant. Oh, so maybe that I is in the 3rd spot? Like, I really like, what about gaunt? Or glint? G is definitely a lie, really? I don't know. Is it? I like glint, and I like gaunt. I feel like I would try glint. I'm with Tim Pending Doom here. Let's give glint a go. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow. Well, there can't be 3 lies here. Oh. Ooh. Wow. It's INT. How about taint? What do you guys think about taint? I feel like I want to test that. I've got a good feeling about taint. Just humor me here. Or paint. I guess paint or taint, right? Paint. There it is. It was paint. Cool. All right. It was paint. All right. All right. Let's move on. That was fun. Thank you, Starries. That was fun. Let's move on to Dordle. Dordle is fun. It's two simultaneous. It's like half of a quartal. I'm looking for openers for Dordle here. I see Tiger Woods with Doe, so why not? Let's try Doe. Doe gets us a D in position on the first of the two puzzles. It was paint. It was paint. My head was really starting to hurt, so I kind of ushered out of that. But that was interesting for what it was. Deity. Deity's a good guess. Let's try Deity. Deity gets us a little bit on each puzzle, which is nice. Let's see what makes sense here. We know there's no T's on either side. I feel like I'm more interested in the second puzzle with the E and the Y. How about, oh, we tested the D. Can't be ready on the right puzzle. Belly. Oh, belly's interesting. Dream is also interesting. Oh, you know what? I gotta say, Dream works because I can test the R, the A, and the M. I feel like I really want to go with Dream here. Particularly for that left puzzle. Man, look at that. We get D, R, and E all in position on the left. And we know there's an R on the right. It could be like ferry, like F-E-R-R-Y, like a ferry boat on the right. Make sure you X out of tabs you've or you stopped on. Yeah, you know, I probably ought to do that, huh? There's probably a lot of silliness here. Thank you for that reminder. It'll help us out. Dress would be good, huh? Let's try dress. Yeah, I like the idea to use. Yeah, there it is, dress. So we got our left side. We have 3 guesses to work with. So it's like a straight wordle now on the other side. Okay. Reply. Ooh, reply is good. Let's give that a go. No. But we know now that R is going to be in the 3rd and or 4th spot, and we've ruled out the P and the L. I still have a funny feeling about either fairy or berry. It's something feels interesting to me. Yeah, a couple people on berry. Jerky. Ooh, jerky is a possibility. Now, if we test fairy or berry, and we only get 1 R in position, then I think jerky ends up being where you want to go. Do I have a Discord server? I actually do. If you go to any of the daily Wordle videos on the channel, it's in the description on any of the videos. Actually, on the description of this live stream, there's a link to the Discord. Let's try, you know what? Let's do the berry. Okay, so there we go. We only got the 1 R. So now I think Ellen, who has been just absolutely amazing tonight, I think Ellen's right. I think we're looking at jerky here. Yeah, I think it's got to be jerky. I'm just looking at the unused letters. I don't see any other possibilities here. I think it's got to be jerky. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I think we're looking at jerky here. There it is. Dress and jerky is today's Dordle. Dress and jerky. All right, there you go. Cool. All right. Let's move along here. You guys want to do another Dordle? Tiger's looking for another Dordle. Do I have a second on there? Does anyone else want to do another Dordle? I can see maybe doing one more. Anyone else want to do a Dordle before we move on? One more? Do I ever do duo Quordle? We did very early in the live streams. And so the problem is, all right, let's do another Dordle. We got a couple folks that want one. Start for craft. So, fun thing. Oh, Ellen is familiar. Also, yeah, duo Quordle. So we tried it for giggles. Help me out here. I know Octordle is 8. Is duo Quordle one 16 or is it the one that's 32? Either way, we tried it. So the problem was it's not great for streaming because you're constantly scrolling up and down, and everyone in the stream was like, we're getting dizzy here because we're constantly going all over the place. I thought it was fun, but it was tough to watch because we're constantly moving around. Now, what I might do at some point, because we have some really cool special effects we can create, maybe what I might be able to do is try the 16 one and see if I can make a frame set. There's a thing in the production software we use where I can rearrange what's on the web page. Maybe I'll give that a try. The only thing I'm worried about is if the letters would be too small. Like if someone's watching on a mobile device, you're definitely not going to see anything. You'd have to be watching on like a big monitor. But I'm going to look into that. I'll see if we can figure out some way to maybe do that. Knife is, do not try. Friends don't let friends duo Quordle on mobile. Set a Quartal. I think that was the one that was crazy, like 32, if I remember correctly. Knife. Yeah, everyone likes knife. I like knife. Let's do knife. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that knife on the second guess. Wow. Okay. So now we got ourselves set up really well on the left puzzle with an eye out of position. Yeah, it's tricky. Like those games are fun. I do enjoy playing them. I think I just have to figure out how you produce it so that it's not like difficult to follow as an observer. But I'll see if I can figure some way we could finagle that. We'll see what we can do. Quick little refreshment break. All right, so we need some I words here. Yeah, knife on the second does need to be in the next highlight reel we make. That's right, I agree. I'll remember that. Ion. Yes, Ellen, that's a good idea. Without context, please. No context. No context. It's a fine guess. We just don't want the context. That's all. And that gets us an I. It's still out of position. Hilly is interesting. Doe. Yeah, so I'm not opposed to the idea of 5 unique letters here, and I'm looking through here. Let's see. How about slump? Like I feel like I want to try 5 unique solid letters here. Livid, like 5 unique solid letters. Like I'm in. Budgie isn't too bad. But I really want that S. I gotta be honest with you. I really kind of want that S. So I'm gonna go with slump. I'm gonna go on my guess here. Oh, I get the L. That's all I got. All right. So we know there's only one I. It's out of position, and we know there's an L. Okay. Bigly. Bigly will test the I in second. Hilly. A couple of people want Hilly. You know what? All right, I'll go with the crown since there's multiple. There it is, Hilly knife. I will admit, I will freely admit I was a bit of a skeptic on Hilly. Shame on me, because when Tiger Woods recommends something, you can generally take that to the bank. So again, shame on me for doubting Hilly, for doubting Tiger. So there you go. If I doubt Tiger again on the stream, I will sing him a power ballad. I will sing him the Muppet movie Rainbow Connection. No, I won't. Let's do some wordles. Let's do some traditional puzzles. We love the 4-letter ones. I have Mythical Bot. Thank you for chiming in. So here's the thing. A couple weeks ago when we had our last stream, I teased doing this, and so I owe you an update. We looked into this. So there's a technical reason why it will be very tricky. When we film those 60-second wordles, we do them in a different resolution, a different size than you do them when you do like a regular stream here. So the software that we use to do the stream won't let me like change the screen resolution on the fly during a live stream. So I can't do them live. But what we can probably do, and I'll set this up for hopefully for next week. I think we could put the clock on the screen. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on one second. You know what? Hold on. Hold on 1 second, please. Oh, we can do a clock. Look at that. I just realized I can actually put the clock up on the screen. We probably could do this. Won't be one that we actually make into a short for the YouTube channel. It would just be like a one-off here for us only to enjoy. We would not get, this won't be a short, so it'll be an exclusive. Let's go up to 5 letters here. So here's what we can do. I can put the clock, give me a second. I have to find out how to, okay. So I can put the clock on the screen, and I will give it a go. Now, I freak out during this, so please don't be alarmed. If this is your first time with the 60-second challenge, I get frantic. So if this is your first time, please, again, don't be alarmed or startled. I freak out trying to do this. What I need, Tiger wants me to start with boast. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to type in the word boast, and then as quickly as possible, as soon as I do the enter, I'm going to start the clock. You should be seeing it on your screen, and I'm going to go. Please, chat. I'm not looking for any feedback for the next 60 seconds on guesses for chat. I mean, you can guess amongst yourselves, but I will not be looking at chat. I will not be looking at chat. I will just be trying to get this done in 60 seconds or less. That's how it's going to go. If everyone's ready, thank you, Rich, for your support. We've never done this. We're doing this like without a net. Like we didn't practice this. I just realized I can grab that clock. So, without any further ado, stand by. Here we go. Boast and clock starts. Okay, here we go. Boast. I got an O and a position. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's go right to Fudgy. Can I get more letters? Fudgy, G and O and a position. Oh my goodness gracious. What do I do next? Oh boy. Roach. No, I can't do Roach. Oh my goodness. What's killing me is that glove. Oh, G and O in position. Okay. Gnome. I just want to test the letters here. Gnome. No, we got the M. It can't be in the second spot. So G blank. Got the M. Gloom. No, not gloom. Groom. Yeah, woohoo! So that you've just gone behind the scenes. So it's like when I tape those 60-second challenges. That is exactly how it works here in the studio. 50 seconds, 56 seconds. There we go. I did it in 56. That'll probably go on a clip shot at some point. Give me a moment, please. I need a drink. I didn't think I was going to make it. I got very nervous. I've never done that. I've never done that in front of an audience before. It's usually just me and Cassandra Hammerstone here in the studio, and she's usually rolled her eyes and walked out 30 seconds in. We have failed before. If you go, there's like a whole playlist of the 60-second word game challenges, and we did fail once or twice on those. And here, let me be clear about this. This is all on the up and up. I don't do like 100 of them and win one. Like if I fail, that's what goes on the air. Like I'm not trying to this is what you see is what you get. So you've now seen a live demonstration on that. So Curved bands would get the A if you want 10 letters. Oh, that's interesting. So, okay, well, there you go. Let's take the clock. Let's put the clock away, please. All right. There you go. So, you know what? Maybe next week, maybe we'll do that on a regular basis. I'll give myself an aneurysm live on the air. Ellen is still upset about Booby. Ellen, I am with you. I am with you, my friend. I'm just as upset as you are. Like I said, after the stream, everyone go tell Ranks his software sucks. And demand he sing some Skid Row. I'm not going to be the only wordler on the internet doing that. We did get booby trapped, Tiger. You're absolutely right. Wow, I love the you guys are great. All right, Cave. We're going to do a 4-letter. Cave. Cave gets us A, V, and E all out of position. So maybe that's like veal. I'm feeling like some veal. Oh, look at that. I got veal. Maybe these days I'll do a 30-second challenge just for the 4 letters. That might be fun to try. Tear. Sai wanted tear. Yeah, we'll do tear. Tear gets us a T out of position. Hey, Kaleidoscope. I don't know, Kaleidoscope, did you catch the live 60-second challenge? If not, you're allowed on YouTube. You can rewind the live stream, right? Yeah. Kaleidoscope, if you missed it, rewind this stream back a few minutes. We did a live 60-second word challenge. So there you go. Stop is a good one. What was the big announcement? Oh, fair enough. You know what? And folks coming in and out of the stream. So just really quickly, I'll keep it quick. We're doing some schedule updates. So here's what we're going to do going forward. The big announcement. We are going to continue to do the Word Game Wednesday. We're going to move it up to like 6 o'clock, 6 Eastern time. We're going to play our word games for the typical time we do, hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. When we complete that, we're going to go off the air. But then anyone who wants to join us, we're going to have an after party over on my other YouTube channel, Reclaiming Retro. So if you would have any interest in watching me play old Atari games and things like that, and waxing nostalgic about my upbringing, it's going to be more of a free-form show than this one is. Think of it as like a weird hybrid of like a podcast and a let's play of video games and just kind of like general pop culture fun over on my other channel, Reclaiming Retro. So that'll be after this show on Wednesday nights. That was the main thrust of the big announcement. And we'll also continue to do our best to try and get some extra streams in from time to time on both channels. So that was kind of the long and short of it. Vince, Ranks doesn't strike me as the Skid Row type. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's the fun in going on a stream and demanding that he do Skid Row. that's the thing. Perhaps you could clip me singing Skid Row, and put it in his chat and be like, well, why can't you do this? I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I'm gonna start a wordler conflict. I don't want that. We don't want conflict. And by the way, we're just teasing. We love all the other wordlers. There's no negative energy. Let's be very clear. I love Ranks. I love all the other guys. So we're just having a little fun, little clean fun here. Okay. We need some myth. Thank you for getting me back on track, Tiger. Sometimes you know how it is. I tend to get off track sometimes. All right, so we know the T is at the end here. So we have, let's see, what could we have here? Maybe something with an H and a T. It's not a euphemism for duty because we've tested the S, so it's not the S word. Hunt. Could be hunt. Let's try hunt. There it is. It's hunt. Awesome. We got it. All right. Okay. So let's do some 5-letter. Who's got a 5-letter word for me? Who has a 5-letter word for me to go with here? Crown. All right, Tiger. Let's try crown. Crown gets us a big goose egg. I gotta get the sound. I gotta get the. Let's get the Price is Right losing horn sound effect. Would we get in trouble for that sound effect? Would the ghost of Bob Barker haunt me? Is Bob Barker alive? I don't remember. I don't think is Bob Barker still among us? I don't remember. For some reason, I don't feel that's the case, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure Bob is alive. Okay, well, I mean no one any harm, and I don't want anyone to, I don't want anything bad. He's 98. Oh, that's awesome. Well, God bless him. I hope he makes it to 100. I really, truly do. Spike. Let's try Spike. Spike gets me the E in position, which gets us Well, I would have gone for Slate if I hadn't just done Spike. Please start the next 5-letter with curved bands. You got it, Starries. We will definitely do that. Cassandra Hammerstone is furiously writing down curve and bands on a giant whiteboard that we have here that is used for things like reminding me not to swear a lot and get dressed in the morning, and also curve and bands. Fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, look at that. Fudge gets us FU and basically by default G in the third spot. So wait a minute, what are we looking at here? FUG. What am I missing here? Oh, is it Fug? FUGUE? Yeah, that's what we're looking at here. There it is. Wow. Now, if that was an answer for an official New York Times Wordle, oof, that would be a heavily trafficked daily Wordle. I certainly hope that maybe they'll consider throwing that in there. That's ratings right there, baby. So there we go. All right, so curve and bands is next. We're going to try a 2-word opener here. Curve and bands gets us an R in position and an E out of position. Fudge and Fudgy have good success rates. It's weird, you know? It's like, I don't think any of the other noted internet wordlers have the affinity for Fudge and Fudgy that I do. And maybe that's to their detriment. Maybe they should. You know, here we go. So after the stream, when you all go and lobby ranks for Skid Row, ask him why he doesn't use Fudgy as much as I do. Oh, my God. I'm going to get myself thrown off YouTube, aren't I? No, we don't want that. Please don't harass the other. Please do not harass the other internet wordlers. We're just joking around. We don't actually want anyone doing anything like that. R in the third spot. Let's see. Words with R in the third spot. With an E hanging out there for good measure. We could do another like straight eval word as well, potentially. Let's see. What do we want to try here? I could try the word fight. How about the word fight? Well, fight brings an I into the party. So we have an R in position and an E and I out of position. I love merit, Alan. If we just like that right after I typed in fight, you put that in. So we tested the T at the end. I like merit too. We just in the just in the nick of time though. We got fight. Peril. Ooh. Oh, peril's really good. Let's try peril. Yep, there it is. It is peril. Cool. Okay. So I'm looking down at the clock. I'll tell you what. Let's do one more Hello Wordle. How about a 6-letter word? You guys want to do a 6-letter? How about a 6-letter? Before we head on to our next game tonight. Who's got a 6-letter word for me? Looking for a 6-letter word. Just a little bit of peril. Yeah, just a little bit. Quokka. Tim Pending Doom wanting to challenge us here. I love a challenge. Tim Pending Doom wants to give us basically a hard word challenge of the 6-letter variety. Okay, so quokka. I will freely admit I do not know the dictionary definition of that. Cassandra Hammerstone is going to look that up for us. But nevertheless, we ended up getting an O in position and an A out of position for our troubles. So, not so bad. Not so bad. Rise to the equation with the $20 super chat. Thank you so kindly, Rise. Very kind, very kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's very kind. Welcome, Rise. We are in the middle of quokka, the quokka situation. A small, short-tailed wallaby with a short face, round ears on top of the head, and some tree climbing ability native to Western Australia. I did not know that. We've learned something today. So there you go. Okay. Drafts for eval. Yeah, we get a lot of quality letters out of that. So why not? Yes, Rise of the Equation has some fantastic content. Check it out. And also does Wordle. So please do feel free to give Rise to the Equation a chance. Give him a chance. Also does very good stuff with Wordle. Drafts for eval. Oh wow, look at that. D, R, F, T, and S all ruled out. That's an equation I didn't expect to see. Some quality letters there. Wow. Interesting. Huh. So here's the thing, Rise to the Equation, that's such a cool animation. And I don't know how you did that. It's magic, and I'm enchanted by that. Rage quit. I gotta learn. I need to learn. There's some things about YouTube I just don't know well. But like I said, please, everyone, check out Rise to the Equation's YouTube channel. Some cool Wordle stuff on that. What do we got? Blimps. Oh, do we want to try another eval? We could try another eval. And blimps will get me 4 pretty quality letters. I guess that's a possibility, huh? Aromas. Hey, C. Workington. See, now, I do like aromas. Obviously, it's not going to be the answer because the R and the S will test the M, and we'll get, but I think getting that A intel is really important. Let's try aromas. Okay, so aromas locks in the A, and we know there's only one A now. So that is kind of helpful. That is kind of helpful, even though we kind of blew a guess on that. Okay. So let's see here. We have a lot of quality letters that we have not evaluated yet. I just want to remind everyone of that. Trying to think here. There could be now, I guess a double O is possible here. That's also a possibility. My goodness gracious. I'm drawing a blank. WH, no. I was thinking, was it WHO you were thinking? Because I was thinking that. Yeah. WH, but now where do we go from there? Yeah. CH. Let's do a visualization here, right? If we look at the CH. This is interesting. How about, nicely for eval? Oh, there's a lot of nice, that's no pun intended, 6 great letters. We'll still have 2 guesses left. But I see your point, Tim. If we can get another letter or 2 locked in, it's almost an unscramble at that point. So I am in camp nicely here. I'm definitely in camp nicely. All right, so we got an L. I was hoping we get 2 letters. But we at least got the L, and we took a heck of a lot of key letters off the board as well. What I'm going back to the, what about GL? GLO. What about global? How about global? What do you guys think about global? There it is. It's global. Damn. You know what? The G. The visualization with the G is what got us there. I mean, obviously the L was important as well. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, global it is. All right. That was fun. And close call. We almost got dumped off at lateral there. But close call. Very good. Yeah. We did do the curve and bands. We did do curve and bands, yes. Yeah. All right, so let's move along here. This is a crowd favorite. This is one of the favorites. Our good friend, Quartal. It's time for Quartal. Everyone loves Quartal. Of course, we're playing 4 simultaneous wordles. So, what do we want to do as an opener here for our first Quartal tonight? Sting Ready Pouch. All right, Nate, let's do it. So with these Quartals, you can offer me a 2 or 3 word opener. That's typically what people do. So we'll try Sting Ready Pouch and see where that drops us off. Sting Ready Pouch. Sting Ready Pouch. Wow, that is very fortuitous for us. We pretty much get the lower left on stuck. Yep, it's definitely going to be stuck. I have no doubt. There we go. While we didn't light the K up anywhere else, we also have... let's see. The top left, it's not Snape because we tested the E. It's not like Spank. We tested the K and we know the N's not in the 4th spot. It could be Spawn. The upper left, I got a very good feeling it's Spawn. No, it can't be. Could it be Snaps? Let's see. I guess it could be Snaps. It is true it could be Snaps. I was thinking Spawn, but Snaps also is a possibility. And I've got multiple folks suggesting Snaps. So I do like to defer to the audience on these. Now, Tiger's coming in with Spawn. We got the Spawn versus Snaps. Do we do a poll here? Because I think one of these is where we definitely want to go. You know what? Let's do a quick poll here. Because I love both of these words. For the next guess, on the upper left, are we going... Oops. Oh, hold on. I mistyped. Are we going to do Spawn or Snaps? Please, I implore you folks to vote now. Let's find out. What say you? While we're waiting for oh wow, Spawn is like kicking it in the kicking butt in the poll here. While we're doing that, I'm gonna take a quick look. So EU and N on the top right, nothing jumps out at me. O in the position A and C on the position on the lower right, nothing super jumps out at me there. Give it a couple more seconds, get a few more votes in. I'd like to get about 10 votes on this, if we can. If we can. Okay. All right, looks like Spawn is going to run away with this one. Yeah, looks like Spawn's going to win it, so let's go and give Spawn a go. And it was Spawn. Okay, so it was Spawn. So we got that. We got 4 guesses to work with for the other 2 puzzles. No, Quartal, I believe Quartal accepts plurals. Is that incorrect? Okay, I apologize. That is incorrect. I've been told that was an incorrect statement. Queen, Vincent Tiger, yeah. Are not on the answer list. However, there are a few non-standard plurals, such as Latin-derived words. Oh, thank you, Tim Pending Doom, for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ellen. Okay, so let's go with Queen. There it is, Queen. Excellent, excellent. So that gives us 3 cracks in the final puzzle here, with the O, A, and C. The O in position, A and C out of position. I don't think the A is going to be in the 1st spot. I feel like it's probably going to be in the 4th spot, if I had to guess. Comma. Ooh, comma. Comma's good. Vocal is also good. Vocal is also good. As a matter of fact, it feels like it's probably going to be a 50-50 on that. No, actually, yeah, no, it could be vocal. Yeah, you know, I gotta tell you, my heart's with vocal here. I'm gonna go with vocal. No, but also it's not comma. That's the interesting part. Oh, you know what this is? No, Coco, because the A has to be at the end, and we could certainly have double C, double O. It's got to be Coco. It has to be Coco. Yeah. Yeah, there's no other answer here. Whoop, hold on. There it is. Spawn stuck Queen Coco 5648 is a good one. That's definitely a good one. Nice. Let's play another one. I'm trying. Let me see if we can get the HBO Max ad out of the way. I find that's mildly annoying. Hold on. There we go. There we go. We've taken that pesky HBO Max ad out of there. Okay. Vince has suggested Nymph Gavel Rocks. That's kind of cool. Let's give Nymph Gavel Rocks a go. Ooh, look at that. Nymph. Hold on. Before we move forward here, just Nymph gets us MP and H in position on the lower left. And I know I want to put the other ones in Humph. I know we have a 3-letter suggestion, but that's fascinating to me. Is there anything other than Humph that could be? I feel like I feel like there probably couldn't really, huh? Before we do Gavel and Rocks, I'm half tempted to just take it out. You know, let's stick to the plan. Gavel and Rocks. But I suspect that's going to end up being the answer for that lower left. Rocks. Okay. Well, look at this. This is a fortuitous setup here. We have an unscramble on the upper left with Charm. So I think that's a gimme. Cool. We also have a do we have an unscramble here on the lower right? We have the L. We have LR. What do we have here? We have REA. No, that's not it. Mural. Oh, Mural. Yeah. Oh, Mural is great because it'll tell us, it'll give us the you know what on Humph, right? It'll give us the clue. Yeah, look at that. Mural gives us Humph. Oh, that's clever. Okay. There we go. And then we have all the time 3 full guesses to knock out the last one, which has to be vital. The you know what. Could it be? No, it can't be viral because we tested the R, but vital. Definitely vital. There we go. The 4765. A nice, quick, easy one. I like that. Nice, easy one. All right. We got a couple more Quartals we got some time for because we're blowing through these at a pretty fast pace. Tiger is looking for bacon pasta steak, the opener. Wow, my favorite meal. The old bacon pasta steak. Well, you know, if Olive Garden had a bacon pasta steak, I would move to Olive Garden. I think everyone's favorite 3 foods are bacon, pasta, steak. Well, anyhow, bacon, pasta, steak. Wow, you know, I would have expected more from that. We got an interesting setup here. We do have the I and the U left on the table. We have S, A, E, and O at a position on the lower left. It feels like a target. Could be a rose on the lower left. I feel pretty good about a rose. I'm going to go with that. If nothing else, we're going to get a lot of intel on those other letters. It is a rose. Okay? And now here's, you see this in Quartal sometimes. You've got 2 words with like common letters. So right there next to the lower left on lower right, you also have a word that we know starts with an A and ends with an E. We know there's no double A. So that's interesting. It could be alive. I actually kind of like alive on the lower right. You know what? I don't really see any other good candidates on there. I want to test LIV. It looks good. Clunk by the Chunk or Clunk on the top right. Yes, that does also look pretty good. Actually, Clunk looks good too. Alive and Clunk are both looking really good. I'm going to go with Alive first. No, not Alive. But we know that it's A blank ILE. Agile. Yeah, it has to be Agile. There's no other. We're not wasting guesses here. It has to be Agile. Okay. So now we have. So we ruled out Chunk and Clunk, but we have Click. We have Click. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, we don't. We have Clink. We have an unscramble. Clink. Yeah, that's easy. All right. And let's see. We have Grime. Yeah, it has to be Grime, right? There's nothing else it can be. It's got to be Grime. Yeah, it's got to be Grime. There we go. Good one. Cool. All right. There we go. Sherwin-Williams, 40% off, folks. Who wants paint? I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh wow, there's political. I'm not gonna pull this down because I just find that kind of like this is way off brand. But there are politicians taking political ads out on Quartal. The banner ad on the Quartal is for a politician running for office. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I find that fascinating to me. Paint deals for an opener. Ooh, Tiger, I like that. Rolling with the events. Let's go with paint deals. Whoops. Paint and deals. Chev, we're gonna do yours next. We got two more. We got Amity, Flesh, and Bound, and we have Roast, Penny, and Hills. So that's gonna be. We'll do two more after this, and those will be what we're gonna do. All right. So we have two more after this before we move on to Octordle. Okay. So now pivoting back here. I do feel like I want to do a full one more eval. I see a lot of quality letters to work with here. What do we have here? What could we do? Skill or shill. I like that. Sniff. Like that. Both of those are very good guesses. Let's check. Between the K and the H, I think I probably like the H a little bit more. So I'm going to try shill. Okay, well, no, I was wrong. Well, I picked the wrong side of that 50-50, but the good news is we know it's going to be skill. So we'll circle back to that one. We'll circle back to that. I feel like I need more consonants, though. I got to be honest with you guys. I feel like I do want to go with like a full 5-letter eval if I can get one here. What can we do for that end? Rough. Oh, rough for eval. We looked at the H. But even though we looked at the H, you're right, Tim Pending Doom. R, O, U, and G, getting those in is worth it. I'm going to go with rough. Just to try and get something lit up here. Oh, boy. We only got one thing lit up. Ooh, not a fan. But look. Scion on the upper left. I think that's what we got. Oh, it could be skill or swill. That's right, Vince. There's actually a 50-50. But I'm 100% sure about Scion here. That was... sometimes I miss my own unintentional humor. That was rough. Scion is in fact the answer there. So we got one down, finally. And we lit up the C on the lower right, which I like. Liking that. Canal. Oh, canal. I like canal a lot here. Yeah. Yeah, I think Tim Pending Doom, you are correct on canal. There we go. I'm a little worried because I have on one puzzle I got a 50-50. On the other, I have very little to work with. Very little to work with. Now, I have to assume that that I is going to be in the 4th spot. I feel like I want to give some energy to this upper right puzzle here. Yeah, I know. Putting political ads on Quartal is kind of brilliant. I got to admit, if I was running for public office, I would definitely advertise on Wordle and Quartal, at the very least. Maxim. Ooh. Oh, Maxim is good. Maxim is quite good. And granted, I wouldn't usually be the one to jump in to want to test M and X. But given the scenario, I do like that. Because there's not a heck of a lot of other letters to work with here. Yeah, you've got me sold on Maxim. I think it's gonna be Maxim. There it is. There it is. So now the good news is we got 2 guesses left, so we have the 50-50. Let's take a poll. Because it's gonna be skill or swill. Let's find out. What say you, my friends? Between the matter of skill versus swill, please vote. Let me know where you stand on the skill versus swill question, and then we will go with it. And we got 2 more Quartles after this. Some pretty cool openers here. Let's see here. Looks like skill is going to lead the day here. Give it another second or two. It looks like skill's going to do it. And yep, skill wins. All right. So we are going to go with skill here. There it is. It is skill. Nice. Okay, so we have 2 more Quartles. Cassandra Hammerstone, what was the next one? No, Amity Fleshbound. I believe that was, it was Kaleidoscope. Well, let's do Amity Fleshbound first, because I'm not going to remember the next one. Oh, look at this. Hold on. We actually, with just the first 2, we have Flash. Let's just pick that right up. And then we'll go with Bound. So there we go. We already have one. That's outstanding. And then Bound pulls in a B on the upper right. So we have, I feel like Batch is screaming out to me on the upper right. The extended chat tonight. Oh yeah, no. So we're gonna do our little after party thing starting next week. I do have a few technical things I have to set up. So starting next week is when we will do the after party on Reclaiming Retro, and more of kind of a free form environment there. Batch is in fact the answer. Great. Okay. Maybe it'll be like we'll start off on that first Reclaiming Retro side. We'll do an Ask Me Anything. Well, I call them Ask Me Almost Anything. So I reserve the right to maintain some privacy and some boundaries, but within reason. We'll do a within reason Ask Me Anything. Gravy is great. Gravy is always great. I mean, who am I kidding? Upper left. And GRV, evaluating that. Why wouldn't we? That's the only question I have. Why wouldn't we do that? There it is, Gravy. So here we have T in position, A, E, and R out of position. We know the T is we know the A is almost certainly going to be in the 4th spot here. Pedal. Oh, Pedal looks good. No, there has to be an R. It can't be pedal. We know there has to be an R in here. I did have the skill to solve the last puzzle. Ask anything, what's your social security number? Or your checking account number. Well, I could give you that because there's nothing in it. So, I mean, you're welcome to that if you'd like it. Yeah, we do have $20. Thank you once again to Rise to the Equation. So there you go. Well, it'll be $20 minus the YouTube fees, but still, there you go. You get yourself a pizza, Tiger. How's that? Is what we're saying. You have my checking account number and a Domino's pizza on me. Extra. I like extra a lot. Again, second time tonight, I'm excited about evaluating the X. There it is, though. Yeah, I have a feeling that was going to be it. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay. All right, we have one more Quartal before we move on to the Octordle portion of our program. Cassandra Hammershell, what was that last opener? Roast is in a pot roast. Mm-hmm. Penny is in one penny. Mm-hmm. And what was the last one? Hills, as in the hills are alive with the sound of music. The hills are alive with the sound of music. There we go. Roast, penny, hills. I like this. A fun combo. And it gets us a few different things here. Let me see. We haven't tested the C, so I feel like Notch is, see, I'm not the only one. Notch is definitely jumping out at me on the lower right. Bottom right. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to go with Notch. I agree. There it is. And as a bonus, we pick up the C in two other puzzles, also giving us an unscramble on the upper left. Clear. Look at that. And also giving us the upper right because it's CO blank ET. So that is a 50-50. That could be Comet or Covet. So there is a 50-50 here. Comet or Covet. It could be Covet as well. But a lot of people immediately screamed Comet. So you know what? Let's skip the poll here. My gut instinct. Do we call spider senses here? You know what? We haven't done that in ages. I'll tell you what. I am calling spider senses moment here on Comet. And you know what happens when we call spider senses? Here's what happens. Look at that. Look at that. Is it? There it is. Like the special effects. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I don't like spiders that much. Okay, spider senses moment. Comet. There it is. Spider senses were correct. See, Ranks doesn't have spiders. Oh my God. I'm misbehaving tonight. So we've got the lower left. Dandy, Bandy, these are good. Mang, Dandy. I like Dandy. We get 3 guesses to work with. And Dandy's also great because if it's not the answer, we at least lock in the A for sure. But I like Dandy quite a lot. Fanny. I mean, I suppose I need a spider puppet to terrorize my cats with. I like the way you think, Kaleidoscope. And it's not wait a minute, hold on. Locomotive train station, it is not a double N because a penny. That is correct. So we have ruled out the Fanny. So that circles me back to Dandy. I gotta tell you. There it is. It is Dandy. Okay, it was Dandy. That is Dandy. There we go. Cool. Okay, so hold on. Let me just, I got to do a little moving around here. Hold on here. Hold on. We got to get some things lined up properly here. There we go. All right. So the final game we play of most streams is Octordle. We'll play a couple rounds of this. I am so in love with this rescue thing that it's kind of tradition. I like to do this first. So the rescue mode of Octordle is it pre-fills 4 suboptimal guesses. And it leaves us in a spot where we have like 9 guesses, but we got to get all 8 words. So we basically have 1 mulligan, and that's it. And we have to get it figured out. And so that's where we're going to land on our first one. And we'll do another Octordle after this with a traditional opener. I don't think we've lost any of these rescue modes. I think we've gotten ourselves out of each and every one so far. And so I see the guesses coming in. Flung for word 4. A couple people looking at flung. Adapt on the first puzzle also looks outstanding. As a matter of fact, I gotta tell you, because we ruled out the R and it can't be a part, I feel like the strongest spot here is adapt. That feels like a gimme. It feels like adapt is a gimme again because we've ruled out the R. So I think I'm gonna take that first, and plus we'll light up any other D's. So we got that. Amazingly, we didn't light any D's up. Kind of surprised at that. Okay. So now we have agree, I think is the next best place to go here. I think we could be pretty safe with agree. There it is. Okay. Now this is interesting. Look at this. On both the second and the seventh puzzle, we've established a double E situation. And with the seventh puzzle, let's look at that seventh puzzle for a second. You see how the second, the fourth, and the fifth are all yellow? That means that is E-N-E blank blank. E-N-E blank blank. We've ruled out the A, so it's not enema, which means it has to be enemy on puzzle 7. A quick riddling it through. So it has to be enemy. And plus we're going to get the M and the Y evaluated here is a bonus. And so we picked up 1 Y. No, we didn't. I'm sorry, we didn't. We picked up no M's or Y's. Kind of a bummer. But now let's go back to the second puzzle, and we've locked the 2 E's there. In the first and the fourth, respectively. So that's interesting. Interesting. Flung is still on the table on the fourth, by the way. Oh, eater. T-E-R. Yeah, so basically I have an unscramble here. You know what? Yeah, it's eater with an unscramble. That's right. That's 100% right. There we go. So we're doing good. We haven't used our quote-unquote mulligan yet. And we have four down, 4 to go. I like stink on 5. I like stink on 5. I like flung on 4. Through for 6. Yeah. Yeah, because the T and the H can't be at the end. And the T, so T and H are the first or second. It's obviously on HT, so THRE is guaranteed. And there's no other fifth letter. So, you know what? Through is the strongest one here. Let's do it. And we get the W, which isn't anywhere else, but we got through. So that's great. That was great. Okay. So now we're back to... I like flung and stink, I got to tell you. I guess it doesn't really matter which order we do these. Let's do flung first. Flung, we got that. And we got a little more intel on the other one. So we also know now that the T has to be in the second spot. So ST, yeah, it has to be stink. There's nothing else that can be. So we take stink. There we go. And we're down to the last puzzle, and we get a K in there. So that has to be skull, right? Yeah, skull. Because it's the K's at the end. So there we go. Wow, we did not need our free word there. Did it without the extra. Very nicely done. Cool stuff. That was probably our fastest rescue solve. Hold on. I want to try... let's do a traditional one here. Let's do a traditional Octordle. Who has an opener for an Octordle here tonight that we can work off of? This might sound crazy, but might sound crazy. Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let's hold the openers. I have 2 solid openers here. I have 3 solid openers. Seriously, I don't know if we're going to have time for 3. And Joseph, if we don't get yours, we will do it next time. I definitely want to do might sound crazy. That sounds pretty fun. Let's see if we can get them done. But please no more openers. We have might sound crazy, 8 blank words, and wine, frost, jumpy, black. Let's see if we can get them all done. Let's see if we can get them all done. I think we can do that. I think we can get it done. Might sound crazy. I love that. That's a cool opener. Might sound crazy. What did we get here? We get a Z. We did light up a Z, by the way. Oh, dozen. It had the first one has got to be dozen. I have no doubt in my mind. So we got dozen. I got a funny feeling that that's going to break this wide open, by the way. IDEN on the 5th. So that has to be widen. Has to be widen. There we go. What am I missing here in the chat? The Z popped. That's my opener, not a flirt. Hey, I get it. Stare for 5. 6. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, we have an unscramble there, don't we? Yes. Yes, stare. Cool. Let's see. We also have an unscramble on 3 for noise. Boy, we're just gonna blow through this one. I got a funny feeling we've got this one in pretty short order. We have STIC, probably stick for 7. Yeah, everyone's thinking stick. I agree with all of you. Wow, we're down to the last 3 here. We have clock on 2, right? Clock has to be 2 because it's C blank OC C blank OCK has to be clock. There's nothing else it can be. Let's get our minds out of the gutter, everyone. Clock. And that lights up the L in a couple other places. So now we get a that we have an unscramble on 8. Oh, we have an unscramble on 8. Learn, L-E. No, it's not learn because we tested the A in the 3rd spot. I'm wrong. It's not learn. What am I? Oh, could it be renal? Renal, yeah, renal. Oh, that's an interesting word. Renal, yeah, there it is. So now we're down to the last one. We have 3 cracks of this. There's a Y in there. Oh, cycle. That's another unscramble. Yeah, unscramble. Wow, this one was easy. we just blew through this one here. Well done. Well done, everyone. Okay, so we probably will get the other 2. Let me go back. Do we have the other 2 here? Oh, 8 blank words in wine, frost, jumpy, black. All right, I got them. So let's start with 8 blank words, and then our final one will be the other one here. 8 blank words. Okay, we already have I see at least one unscramble. Number 6 would be brawl. Let's see. We have I was going to say tonal on 3. There is an unscramble here, but it's not tonal because we tested the L. It is not tonal. What am I missing here? What am I? I know it's one of those things. Sometimes this happens where I'm the last guy in the room to figure that one out, even though it's an actual unscramble. Oh, well, hold on. My chat started scrolling. Oh, there you go. Merit on 7. Oh, yeah. Oh, Talon. I'm sorry. Talon on 3. Yes, that is the answer. I couldn't, for the life of me, see that. Let's see. Merit on 7. Yes. Yeah, it's got to be, huh? Yeah, it's got to be merit. There we go. And we get the bonus M on 8. Oh, that'd be karma. Karma on 8, huh? Boom. Didn't light any K's up. That's okay. Bettle for 4. That is a great... Yeah, I think you are 100% correct. There it is. Wow, good stuff here. False for 2. We're speedrunning this. It is false. Oh, no, it's not. Ooh! We were wrong. But that's fine. We have room to work with here. So it's SAL blank E. Salve, right? Yeah, it has to be salve. Yeah. So now we're down to 2 words. We have 3 guesses to work with. Zonal. No apologies needed. This is interesting, huh? So we know the A is in the first spot on puzzle 5. And we also, we know that the third letter is I, so it has to be Axion. Yeah, there's nothing else that can be. Interesting word. Okay. We also know here that the A has to be, yes, O-N-A-L. We ruled out the T, so I guess zonal. Interesting words on this one. Very interesting words. Boy, I tell you, Alan, thank you. I would have been stuck on that one. Indefinitely stuck, to be perfectly honest on that one. Wow, that was a good solve right there. Holy Toledo. All right. Well, we have time for one more puzzle because we just speed ran those last 2. Let me run back up. Did we make a note of that third one? No. I can get that. Hold on. Joseph had suggested wine frost jumpy black. Let's give that a spin here and see what we get. It's a 4-word opener. Wine frost jumpy black, and see what we get. We're going to get mostly unscrambles here because that's a very that's one of those like really like very efficient uses of letters. So this might be a quickie here. Going across looking across here. What do we have here? Oh, irate. We have irate for the first one. Okay. We have warty. W-A-R-T-Y. That's an interesting word, huh? But that is the answer because there's only 2 letters left and they're flip-flopped. So warty, very interesting one there. We have, is it bony? Bony for 4? These are some very strange words on this Quartal. Bony and warty. If I was going to create a video game, I would perhaps call the protagonist Bony and warty. Just random thought there. Maybe Plied. Oh, there's Tim Penning Doom. Plied. Yeah, I think Plied has to be the third one, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, awake. Yeah, awake for 2. All right. We haven't tested the G, so bulge. Yeah. All right. Everyone is screaming bulge at me. All right. I will. No. Oh, bugle. Ooh. We got the old bulge bugle dilemma that we got stuck in there. And now we've got an interesting spot because we are not going to have any room for error. Oh, wait. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. Now we have no room for error here. No room for error. Spurt. I agree that kind of has to be the answer for 7, right? Kind of has to. There it is. And so now... Oh, okay. So then Tonga. Oh, wow, we're going to get it right at the end. Look at that. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort, if you ask me. A little too close for comfort. But we got it. You know, we still have some more time here. And there was, please no more openers, because I did see one other opener that was like, maybe we'll do it next week. But you know what? We're going to do it this week. Chev James, here's one for next week. Joust Garden 8. Well, Chev, guess what? We're going to do it this week. We'll do one more. Joust Garden 8. I like that as an opener. Let's give that a run through. We seem to run pretty quickly through these Octordles. I've noticed that. Joust Guard in 8. Let's see where that leaves us. That gets us. I don't see any clear unscrambles here. This looks like this could be a little more interesting. Oh no, not root, because we need the for the 7th puzzle, because we need the U in the 2nd spot. What am I missing? Another one where I feel like I'm missing. Oh, outer. It's outer. There we go. Let's see. We have I and E. I feel like fires on 2. I'm trying to remember. Are plurals part of Octordle? Yeah. But fires is still a possibility. Risen or siren. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You know, we didn't test. That's right. We didn't test the N. That's far more logical here. So that's a 50-50, risen or siren. I feel like I want to come back to that one. I don't want to waste a 50-50 here. And honestly, it is the same answers as the original world. Got it. Okay. I almost feel like I want to do an eval here. We have 7 we have 7 words. We have 9 guesses. If we did something like, say, for example, just thinking out loud here, we do like clamp. Rival for 8. We would get V and L looked at. It could also be viral. That's true. See, I feel like I'm going to want to spend one of my 2 extra guesses on an eval. I like clamp because that gets me 4 quality letters. Unless someone can give me something with an N in it. Oh, blink. You know what? I like blink even better. I like blinky. I like BLNK getting looked at more than anything else. I'm gonna go with blink as an eval here. Try and fill a bunch of stuff in. And that did in fact fill a bunch of stuff in. I think I got what I wanted here. So we got began, BEGAN. That gave us that gift. We still have a 50-50 on 2. It's either risen or siren. We know that. We know that. There's there's a few different directions we can go. I'm looking at all the different ways we could do viral. I think now I'm good with coming back to viral. I know someone had mentioned viral. Yeah. Now I'm thinking good. I like viral now. That feels safe to me. There it is. And we got a V on the fourth puzzle. So we have an unscramble there. We have Raven. Yeah, we got Raven. Oh, and you know what? Here's the thing. Raven is going to solve the 50-50 on 2. We're going to get a huge bonus for Raven. Because look at that. Yeah, so we got the 50-50 broken. So that gave us Siren. Excellent. So now we have S blank EAR. So I think that kind of... Oh, that could be spare or swear. We have a 50-50. Yeah, Vince is right. We have a 50-50 on 6 that we have to be aware of. We have 3 words left. Notch on 1. OTH. We have not looked at the C. And we know the N is in front, and we know the H is in the back. Yeah, so it has to be Notch. Right. Riddling it out. It is absolutely Notch. Excellent. And so two words left. We got the S locked in on 6. We still have a 50-50. I'm still not sure what the heck to do with the 5th puzzle. It could be lobby. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it could be lobby. I think it has to be lobby. Yeah, it's got to be lobby. All right, I'm going with lobby. There it is. All right. So we have 2 guesses left. We have a 50-50. I would like to get it on the first try. So we'll do our final. We have our final poll of the evening, folks. Our final poll of the evening coming up here. Spare or swear. Let's get that poll going. Are you on team spare or swear, folks? Our last chance to put democracy to the test here. I will abide by whatever you so choose. It looks like Spear is going to run away with this one, I'm being honest with you. Yeah, I think Spear it is. All right. Is the answer Spear? No, it's not. Oh, we were wrong. So it's going to be swear. There it is. No. What? Oh, hold on. What did we miss here? Oh, smear. I missed that. It was spear, swear. I completely missed smear. Oh, look at that. I missed the chat, too. You guys were all saying smear while I was putting the poll up. That's on me. That's on me, user error. That's on me. Well, here's the thing. Before we sign off, this is tradition. We don't want to go to bed feeling defeated. So one last letteral for the night. Let's get it going here. We've got to win this letteral. Let's bring it home with a W. I'm going to try W for me. Nope, no W. Kaleidoscope with the K. No. Brian with the G. No. Tim Pending Doom with the I. Yeah, there you go. Tim Pending Doom is our letteral champion here for the final letteral with the I. And 4 guesses. Just 4 guesses. So there you go. Well, folks, it's about that time. Folks, let me just say thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and having an amazing stream with me tonight. Played a lot of word games, had a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. That's what we're here to do, and I think we're mission accomplished. Thank you once again to Rise to the Equation for the super chat. I do appreciate your support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Please check out Rise to the Equation YouTube channel. Also does some fantastic lateral and math stuff. If you're a math nerd, you're going to love that channel. Folks, like I said, next week, 6 o'clock starting time, right here on Doug Man's Land. We're do word games. We're going to play the word games you know and love. And then at the end of that, we're going to pause that stream, and then we're going to pick it up over on Reclaiming Retro for some video gaming and just kind of freeform fun. So that's starting next week. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Like I said, love hanging out with you guys. It's always a blast. Look forward to seeing you again next time. Until then, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.